Oh, good morning, my Taurus peeps. Welcome. I've been waiting forever. Come on in, and if this is your first time to my channel, I would like to introduce myself. I am Carrie, Queen of Swords, and this is my gorgeous castle. And what I do here is I serve up my friends some hot, fresh, strong-ass tea. Ruth. Truth. That's right. You know, because I'm the Queen of Swords. Okay. Anyway, Taurus, how have you been? It's been like a whole week, I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure it has, huh? Well, today, my Taurus peeps, my little bulls, I'm going to do a 3-card spread on you guys, the collective. And I've already shuffled the cards and all that jazz, cleansed my area myself. But this 3-card spread it's titled, This Shit Is Not Working. You know, have you ever tried to do y'all remember the VCR tapes? Okay? You get all hung up in there and you're like, this shit is not working. That's basically what's going on somewhere in your life, right? Okay. Or you wouldn't have stopped on this one. But the name of the spread is This Shit Is Not Working. So we're going to have to figure something else out, right? Right. It's a 3-card spread. So with the first card, it's going to explain why it is, Taurus, that things in your life just keep shitting everywhere, right? Card number 2 is going to explain, hold on, how you can turn this shit train back around, going the other direction. Like, can we avoid this disaster at all, please? And then card number 3, it is going to be the last card, and it is what lesson is coming in this shitstorm that you're going through, okay? What great lessons are you about to learn, Taurus? That's what we really need to know, so we don't have to repeat the shitstorms, right? Right. Okay, without further ado, I shall begin. I will cut the deck to ask if the divine will please come and bring their divine intervention using our free will to give us guidance and insight into this shit, this shitty shit that's going on with you, Taurus. Okay? Oh, divine creator, can you please tell us why does Taurus feel like everything in their life is just shitting on them right now? Can you give us something? Thank you. You got 2 of them. Okay. Now we're going to move to card number 2. This is, how can Taurus turn this shit train around, headed the other direction? Please. Woo! Well, popped me in the face, didn't it? All right. Well, thank you guys for not putting my eye out. All right. Okay, and last but not least is what lesson is coming in for our Taurus out of this shitstorm? Please be a rainbow that don't smell like shit. Thank you. Okay. Let me take a look. All right, Taurus. So why do things feel like they're just shitting all over you right now? Has to do with there's some kind of conflict or something going on with your family life, with your 10 of cups, with your white picket fence, you know, and little house on the prairie type energy. Whatever you imagine as being your 10 of cups, like all the love that you could possibly fill up in your life is full. Like you are not going without, okay? But here it looks like there's some kind of conflict or disharmony. Maybe someone's not quite so happy in the fam. And it has something to do with 2 of Swords, this little lady, man, whatever. As you can see, well, I don't know if you can or not, but there's a blindfold on this little person. And they're not tied up or anything, but they're holding both swords, one in each hand, across their chest. Okay? Now, there's the ocean behind this person, and they are sitting on this little bench, blindfolded, mind you. And the tide is surely, it's going to wash her out to sea if she does not set one of those swords down, just like this, okay? Set it down and release herself from the blindfold, or yourself from the blindfold, Taurus. Yeah. Someone, your family life, your Ten of Cups, all of this is, it needs to be harmonized. It needs to be in alignment, and it's not, because either you're choosing to blind yourself to some situation that requires an extremely big decision. That's very, very important, mind you. Two of Swords, this decision is a big daddy. All right? You don't just go walk outside and say, okay, this is what we're doing. You know, this is something that's painful because it comes right before the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. But it's necessary. If there is no forward movement made here, if you don't lay one of these swords down and escape the tide that's coming in, then there's not going to be a decision made. Okay? And it's better to make the wrong decision right here with this card than not to make one at all. Because then not only is it the wrong decision because you didn't make one, nothing's changed. Nothing happens. And you want your Ten of Cups up here. You got your little children out there in the yard. You got your sweetheart you hugging on. What are they, flying a kite? Looks pretty sweet. Okay. So, let's go on to card number 2. So right now, you feel like everything's pretty shitty because it kind of looks like it is, or maybe, possibly, like all of the love that you've poured into a family unit seems to be drying up, or very disgruntled, or there's some kind of conflict in there, Taurus. Something needs to be resolved, and I do believe that's what this decision is about. Okay? So, since you got that shit going on, now we're wanting to ask, how can you turn this big shit train back around, go in the other direction, so that you can avoid disaster, right? Well, the card you got is the Emperor. This is divine masculine power, okay? This is the fada of all the fadas. This guy is very protective. He's very stable. He's very loving, nurturing, guiding, good teacher. But what I'm seeing is that it's asking you to stand in this power, Taurus. Okay? Stand in this power. Step into your divine masculine and rip the fucking blindfold off. Taurus. You can't go around like this forever. So come on now. Take some inspired action. It's what Spirit's telling you. Take that inspired action and just do it. Like ripping a Band-Aid off. You know, rip that shit off your eyes. Chunk one of those swords wherever. And then fight your way out with the other one. Sounds like a good plan. I'm just saying. 9:19 on the clock. Okay. So if you take inspired action towards making this decision, what I'm seeing is that there's a possibility of your Ten of Cups coming back upright. And your little house on the prairie being all back together. Alright? Now, what lesson? You know, because every time we go through these shitty ass shit storms, there's some kind of lesson in there that we have to learn. And The cards you received, Taurus, were yourself, but upside down. This is the Hierophant now. The Hierophant is the barrier, or not the barrier. He is like the link between earth and the heavenly realms through the material plane, such as rules, regulations, organizations. Like, this could be a spiritual teacher, but that's when they're upright. Someone very ethical, but strict and stern. When it's upside down, this could mean like maybe you're the Taurus that does things a little bit unconventional. It can also mean divorce if you're married. Any of y'all are married. Or just like a long-term commitment failing. And it has something to do with not being generous, reciprocity. Now these pentacles here, you see it's the Six of Pentacles, and he's given some little needy guys some money. And he's holding the scales in the other hand, the justice scales that balance out. So what that represents is that you are being charitable, you're being generous, but this isn't for strings attached. This is out of the kindness of your heart. True charity, okay? True charity. Now, you could become very unconventional about the way that you are giving to someone that is in need. Here in your family is what I'm getting. This could be emotions for some of y'all, like, the lesson you're going to learn is that if you're unethical or don't hold true to your values and your beliefs, you may not be given, or someone in your relationship may not be given their loyalty, their emotions, their time, their effort to you. This could mean that you're doing charitable work unconventionally, But overall, Taurus, what I'm seeing is that there is a big decision that needs to be made. Just rip that Band-Aid off. Okay, boo-boo? You got this. I believe in you. You can do it. And it's a decision that's going to be made over your family life being very unhappy right now. But the way to turn all of this around is to take your inspired action and take that power, that masculine power of inspired action, and go handle your business with that decision. Okay? And it may be a lesson in long-term commitments failing because reciprocity wasn't given. Like someone may have been given more pentacles than the other. Imagine if the justice scales weren't there. It could be emotions, it could be loyalty, it could be time. Anything tangible here on earth. Okay? It could be a burger. Okay? I want to draw one more card for your Emperor and this Six of Pentacles, or the Hierophant. Spirit, please tell us. I know that we can turn shit around, the shit train around, by taking inspired action, but can you give us anything else for Taurus? Can you see that? Oh, it's a message of love. This little page run up. You want my cup of love? Okay, so what I'm seeing is take inspired action and be assertive but kind and protective of how you come across to this partner. You don't want to be like a bully to your family, but offer them that love and open up emotionally when you bring that. Because if we do all out of love, we can do no wrong. God is love. And love is of the highest vibration. Okay? Let's get something else to clarify this. Hierophant reversed. Spirit, what can you tell us about this? Anything else? Okay. Yeah, they gave you 4 cards for that one. So you received Judgment reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. The King of Cups upright, which is good. You're emotionally balanced right now. But also the 4 of Pentacles. And what this is telling me, there's been lack of commitment here, and this could be why, of some sort, and lack of reciprocity. Or possibly some of you Tauruses are given to someone else besides your family. Whatever it is, Taurus, you got to get ready for judgment, hun. Boo-boo. Okay? This Judgment card in reverse represents someone who is not willing to look within themselves and really get prepared. Get prepared for judgment. You know? Actually admit your right. I mean, your wrongs, not your right. Your rights, too. Admit the rights and wrongs, you know, of each situation. Or whatever the situation is that caused some problems in your commitment, marriage, reciprocity with given and taken in this relationship, which caused your 10 of Cups to be upside down. And it has something to do with this little 5 of fucking Swords, man. And in reverse. Okay, this is about sneaky, manipulation, deceit. Should I go on any further? And I think that's what you need to get get ready for some judgment on. Just saying. Maybe then you could prevent this commitment from falling apart. And then you invest in a whole new world. No. But you are sitting here in the King of Cups, so you do have a lot of love and compassion. Mm-hmm. And big hugs for this 10 of Cups that's reversed right now. Take that compassion and use it to help yourself get ready to look within yourself about how would you like to be treated if you were in your partner's situation or your family situation, whoever this is here. And it's saying you're sitting in the King of Cups, but you're still not willing to let something go. And if these pentacles are representing emotion or loyalty even, a new beginning, like stability, security in a relationship, there's something else you're holding on to that you really need to release so that you can give and receive love equally here. Okay? And don't be doing this just to show off. Like, ooh, I gave some money to them bums. Do it out of the kindness of your heart. Do it out of that unconditional love that we all have in us. Boop, I promise. Okay, my sweet Taurus peeps. And soul squads. I know y'all been here. Cross watchers. But y'all take care, and I hope you get this little situation figured out. And until next time, I will give you lots of peace, love, light, and the Queen of Swords is out, my bitches.